Hello, my name is Tsunami, and I am here with a bunch of friends today to talk about one person. We got Caninius, we got T Drivers, we got Toxic, we got Fudge, and we got Lazy. And today we're going to be talking about Quinton Wolf. Quinton Wolf was a very well known name within our group. He was memed, but overall, he was a very, very legendary person who ultimately had his last match at Cataclysm 2. And Fudge is here. He's the creator of Quentin Wolf, and I'm just gonna kind of let him talk about what he was and how he made him and all that jazz. So Fudge, whenever you're ready, you can take it away.
Oh yeah, I'm ready right now, man. Yeah, name's Fudge, Fudge Boy, okay, Fudge Boy 96, and now Fudge Deity. Yeah, I made Quentin Wolf. I made Quentin Wolf a while ago. I made him in WWE 12. That was a long time ago, man. But his name at the time wasn't Quentin Wolf. It was actually Big Easy. No, that wasn't. That wasn't. It wasn't like a Big E pun or something. If you don't know who Big E is, wrestler. But no, I'm pretty sure that was probably before Big E or whatever. But yeah, he was Big Easy. He had the little Randy Orton move set, and I'm pretty sure he still did the Wabam Slam. And what the what the Wabam Slam is, it's just the full Nelson Slam. That's all it is. That is all it is. That's all it will ever be. But yeah, I was just fooling around with him. Wasn't taking him serious. I wasn't in any like call leagues with him or anything like that. I didn't even do a lot with that. But I was in one particular one, but it wasn't ran perfectly. It was actually ran terribly. Quentin Wolf's first matches were two championship matches, and I won both of them. No lie, I did. I can't even explain what was going on. It was me and Destroyer, which he used to be in XW, but yeah, that not here anymore. Shit like that. But it was me and Destroyer, and we were in this league, and they put us in those championship matches. It was weird, but I won both of them, so that was cool. And I'm pretty sure the league lasted about a day. And so for the majority, I think for the majority of like when W13 was out, like I didn't have it. I didn't make Quinn Wolf on it, but when I did, I didn't make him. Only dabbled in the game a little bit, and it wasn't a lot going on. But on 2K14 is when I started using Wolf. He was only Wolf at the time. It was Wolf and Omega. That's who the two were. It was me and Destroyer. We were basically a tag team, and we would just go in different lobbies and stuff, and we just face people. And luckily, there were two people that we faced at the time. It was Eagle Scorpion 1 and T Drivers. Can't remember which two cars they were using, but it was probably Warren Marshall and Danny V5. Maybe. I don't really remember all the specifics. But they were like, "Oh yeah, you guys are pretty good. You're not cheesy like the rest of the whole community was at the time. And like, how would you guys like to join this league that we're doing?" We were like, "Yeah, like finally like something, to do on this game than just, join lobbies and just play people. A lot more to do." So did my first match with Quinn Wolf as a tag team match. It was Quinn Wolf and Omega. Well, it was Wolf and Omega versus can't remember the two. It was Lights Out and I forgot the other guy. The dude that used to hang with Lights Out. If anybody remembers his name, please speak
I
now.
have
Cause
no idea. I have no idea.
yeah, I
Hello,
can't.
Joe.
Oh my god, I, c- I just couldn't remember that man. But yeah, well, we won that match. I think we won that, and so I did some stupid shit after that. Right after that match, I did some very very stupid shit, and I don't really want to go into it because I was extra special back then. I'm not gonna lie. I just
What happened? Go ahead, talk about
all right. So after the match, okay,
it.
lights out. Any other guy wanted to face me in the story. It was non-sanctioned. It was just a regular exhibition match. Okay, we lost. I got extremely upset about that, and that was the dumbest thing I could have did. It may have been the same day, or it may have been, you know, the next day where I was still upset about it. That I pretended that I didn't know anybody. I that was the stupidest shit I could have ever did. I don't know. I was like I was like what 13, and I was just dumb as hell. I was out at 13 and 12. I don't know, but yeah, I pretended like I didn't know anybody or whatever, and so Wolf, okay, got fired along with me. But came back. I think I came back, and I don't remember too much about coming back with Quinton Wolf or just Wolf, which he was. It was just Wolf. But I didn't really do too much with him, and I'm pretty sure my data got corrupted at a certain point, and so Wolf got deleted, and yeah, I just didn't remake him for like a long time. I did not remake Wolf, and so I used another card, but that's not in this topic. But I did come back with Wolf at a certain point. I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and remake him because he's the best card I got, and so that probably do me some good. And I actually liked using them. Pretty cool to me or whatever. And so somebody helped me pick out a first name for him because he needed one basically. Just can't go around calling yourself Wolf, you know, and people think people are gonna take you serious. No, put a first name on him. All right, person that helped me put a first name on him was Tsunami. All right, throwing out names. Can't remember the names that are being thrown out.
You know
Are they?
why okay, look, this might sound like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not bad, but the reason I picked that I went to a school with a guy named Quinton, and yeah, yeah, that's pretty much. That's
I
pretty
think I
much.
know where you're going with that one.
Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
It's a pretty good name though. It's a pretty good name. And I knew a dude named Quentin too. So that did some good. So I went with that Quentin Wolf, and I started getting like a little serious with him. You know what I'm saying? Like around like the time where 14 was kind of dying and 15 was about to come out for the Xbox One, which I don't think nobody knew too much about that. But 15 was coming out sooner or later, all right, in a couple months with some shit like that. So it was around this time. I forgot the pay-per-view when I finally like won my first championship with Quentin Wolf. I can't remember the pay-per-view. I think it was Dead End or some along the lines of that. It was a triple threat match for the Revolutionary Championship. It was Quentin Wolf versus Sandstorm versus Alex G. Okay. The match itself, in today's standards, was probably a terrible match. It was pretty bad. But there was one thing that defined his whole career from then on out. It made him, I guess, I'd say one of the most resilient guys ever made, which was went on the top of the cell and I got super kicked off of Alex G. I got back up and I'm pretty sure I went back up there and I got super kicked again and again. And I think I took two other finishers from the top of that cell from Sandstorm, if I remember. That's five times off the cell. And I still won the match. So that was just great. Now I'm gonna just fast forward a little bit because on 15, when it finally came out, I finally came back because I didn't have the game and this and a lot of things going on. So I came back and I beat one of the top guys there. It was Seth Lucifer. That was my first match back on 15. Seth Lucifer was pretty big name at the time. Always was. And so I beat him, and that pretty much launched me into a match with Danny V5. Danny V5 was the world champion at the time. I was supposed to it was supposed to be a tag team match for the world championship, and I'm pretty sure the global championship. It was supposed to be Danny V5 and Seth Lucifer versus Quinn Wolf and Tristan Knight. I was doing something, and it's not in the topic. I was going through a phase, and I did the opposite of what I do, and I kind of missed the match. So that
He
that
got
happened.
tired, ladies and gentlemen.
I
He
got I
got
got a little I got a
tired.
little tired, and I missed the match. But it was all still good because I still faced Danny V5. Won the match. Uh But I didn't keep the championship for no longer than 5 minutes because somebody of the name Jordan Francoeur decided it'd be a good idea to cash in my jackpot briefcase and beat Quentin Wolf in 5 minutes. After it was a pretty good match between me and Davey 5-2 for that standard. And from then on there, I took another break and we were finally on the quote unquote the current gen of now, which was the next gen. It was on 16. I came back with Wolf, and I was doing pretty all right with him. I wasn't doing too much. I did a couple matches with Destroyer with Omega. He was using Tyson Omega. Now his name was Tyson Omega at the time. And I did like two matches with him. They were both pretty good matches. But on 17, I think is when I finally like started doing other stuff with Wolf. So on 17, I remember winning the jackpot briefcase in a four-way. It was me, Warren Marshall, um, Seth Lucifer. Wait, no, it wasn't Warren Marshall. Let me go back. It was me, Seth Lucifer, um, Everett
Uh,
Jones,
AK was in
and
there.
AK-47.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good match. Not gonna lie, that was a real good match. And I came out on top. Probably shouldn't have been the one to do it, but I still wanted the championship at the time, and
Oh
I'd
God.
do anything to do it. All
I think
right.
I know where we're going.
Uh, I remember I had a little plan for Quinn Wolf to finally win it, and it didn't go out so well for me. AK-47 was the champion at the time, and he just came out this match, and I cashed in, and didn't realize he was on God mode, and I kind of lost that. But long
Yeah.
long story short, I got the briefcase back. All right. So I took another opportunity, and it was at Final Destination 3? 4. Final Destination 4. Was supposed to cash in. Didn't happen. I was very irritated at that day. A lot of things weren't going my way, and that happened. So couldn't cash in, and so I was a little upset. But I did it. I cashed in the week after on Toxic. Please remind me.
Adrian Kingsley Jr.
Ainsley Kingsley Jr. And I won that match. And then from then on there, uh, I didn't do too much with Quentin Wolf after that. ESC, I did a little bit for ESC with Quentin Wolf. So I did I did a for the most recent thing. I did a thing with Colossus, which is uh a Markster call. Everybody knows that, and that was a pretty good match. And I um did a thing with Omar Jackson. That was a pretty good match too. Uh, who else that do a thing with? I think that may be it.
What would you say was his defining moment? Like when you think about Quentin Wolf and you think about one thing that he did, what was that one moment that was just like, yeah, that's Quentin Wolf?
Uh, yeah, getting murked off the cell about 5 times. It's probably the best thing.
Can
Now,
we
story wise, the best thing I ever did with Quentin Wolf was with Everett Jones for the jackpot briefcase. We were kind of there was a little bit of a back and forth thing, and I kind of wish that it went like a certain way because I didn't realize that Everett Jones was, you know, trying to build himself up as next big thing, and kind of wish that like it went a different way. But it was still probably like the best story wise thing that I did with Quentin Wolf. And honestly, I didn't do a lot of story with Quentin Wolf. Like I love the car, but there's a lot of things that I just didn't do with him, and I didn't capitalize with him. But in the end, have other cars that I did pretty good with. And Quentin Wolf, you know, still like him, but honestly, I could have did way more with him. I still love him though.
Well, you did a lot with Quentin Wolf, and we all remember him. And I think unless anyone else has anything to say, that might wrap up Quentin Wolf. All right.
Yeah, man. You know,
We'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks, Fudge.
ain't no problem.
You're a pretty great guy.
Yeah, thank you. You too.